The Martian by Andy Weir, book summary, in under 4 minutes. Andy Weir's The Martian is a science fiction survival story about Mark Watney, an astronaut accidentally stranded on Mars after his crew is forced to evacuate during a dangerous storm. Believing Watney has died, the crew leaves the planet, while Watney wakes injured, alone, and cut off from Earth. The novel's central question is direct but compelling. How can one person survive in a place where the air, soil, temperature, distance, and silence are all working against him? Weir's story is less about space fantasy and more about practical intelligence under pressure. Watney's background as a botanist and engineer becomes his lifeline. Instead of waiting helplessly, he breaks survival into manageable problems: food, water, oxygen, heat, communication, travel, and rescue. His potato farm inside the habitat is one of the book's clearest symbols. It shows that survival depends not only on advanced technology, but also on patience, creativity, and the willingness to use every available resource. Watney's humor is just as important as his scientific knowledge. His logs are filled with sarcasm and frustration, but the comedy does more than entertain. It becomes a defense against fear and isolation. He is not heroic because he is fearless. He is heroic because he keeps working while fully aware that one mistake could kill him. The book presents courage as discipline, the choice to solve the next problem even when the larger situation feels impossible. Once NASA discovers Watney is alive, the novel expands from individual survival to collective responsibility. Scientists, engineers, administrators, and Watney's original crew all become part of the effort to bring him home. Weir shows that large-scale achievement depends on many kinds of people: those who calculate, those who lead, those who communicate, those who challenge authority, and those willing to take personal risks. The rescue effort becomes a reminder that human cooperation can be as powerful as individual genius. A key theme is the value of failure when people refuse to treat it as final. Plans break, equipment fails, timelines collapse. Yet each setback produces new information. Watney and the teams on Earth survive by adapting instead of freezing. That lesson reaches beyond the plot. The book suggests that overwhelming problems, whether scientific, personal, or social, become less impossible when handled step by step. The novel also gives science an emotional purpose. Math, chemistry, engineering, and botany are not abstract subjects here. They are tools for preserving life. The story makes knowledge feel dramatic because every calculation carries consequences. At the same time, Weir avoids making survival purely technical. Watney also needs hope, humor, emotional endurance, and trust in people he cannot see. The final rescue is satisfying because it is earned through sacrifice and teamwork. Watney must cross Mars to reach a possible way home, while his crew accepts real danger to return for him. His survival is not just a personal victory. It belongs to everyone who refuses to abandon him. Overall, The Martian is an optimistic survival novel about intelligence, persistence, and connection. Mars becomes a test of character, but the book's deeper message is human-centered. People are at their best when they use knowledge, courage, and cooperation to save a life.